Good afternoon. My name is Kristen Young, and today I will be speaking to you about the culture and society of Sweden. When traveling to another country, in order to set up a new strategic alliance agreement, it is important to be well prepared in every aspect of the country's culture, economic stability, industrial composition, communication style, ethics, negotiation, hierarchy and decision making, and managerial implications. All of these factors will be explained today about Sweden to better help you with your visit. Geographically, Sweden is located on the northern part of Europe. It can be found between Norway and Finland. The country is experiencing an increase in immigrants, which is creating a more open, international, and multicultural society. Sweden's culture is very much laid back and relaxed, with a more egalitarian nature. The natives come across as more humble, in a way that they will want to hear what you have to say, rather than try to get their own word across. They try not to take hospitality for granted, so it won't be unusual to see Swedes say thank you over and over and over again. They will be very thankful. Through Swedes' day-to-day routines, they go about with a more everything in moderation type of thought. Sweden's government is based on the concept of all the power comes from the people. In other words, the people in Sweden all have the same rights and are able to say what they want, whether it be positive or negative, about the politics and their opinion and power. As a whole, Swedish governance is based on a decentralization, where the functions of government are all distributed among several different authorities. In addition to Sweden's government, it is important to understand that it is a constitutional monarchy, keeping with its history and traditions. But the head of state in the monarchy does not play any part and role in the political power. Finally, it is important to know that Sweden has a part of the EU still since 1995, and they still maintain their own currency, known as crown. Today, Sweden is known as one of the richest and most technologically advanced nations in the world, explaining that their industrial composition is post-industrialization. It has not always been this way for Sweden, though. They were once a very impoverished country, and in the 19th and 20th century made their transformation into a more heavy industry. Many popular household names have become because of Sweden, including IKEA, H&M, and Volvo. Sweden's economy is based so much on the reserves of timber and iron ores and hydroelectric power. Sweden's largest industrial sectors consist of forestry, telecoms, and automotive and pharmaceutical industries. The country has also earned the status as the world's 15th richest in the GPA per capita, and this has been brought up by the high levels of education and the precise skills that can be found in the workforce. It is also known because of their strong internal and external communication, as well as the high levels of internet access. Sweden is one of the world's leaders in information and communication technology nations, also known as ICT. In Sweden, there's a high supply and demand for mobile telephones, computers, and networks. Sweden has one of the highest rates of internet usage, fastest broadband networks. For example, it can be seen easier through this ratio. 1 in 5 3-year-olds have already used the internet, and more than half of all 4-year-olds use it on a regular day basis. 89% of Swedes have internet access in their own households, and a big one, more than 12 million people are subscribed to mobile phones, but there are only 9 million residents in the entire Sweden area. The big one there. Unlike other countries, Sweden has made its point and proven it that in order to make a profit, it's not necessary to exploit people or the environment, and this practice can be seen through IKEA and H&M, which both of those birthplaces were in Sweden. The companies and entrepreneurs of Sweden have taken the issues of climate change, equality, anti-corruption, and human rights and made a positive reinforcement in their business activities. Through these actions, the global surveys have said that Sweden is the world leader in corporate social responsibilities and has made a huge marker in competition for other countries. Doing business in Sweden is important to understand that Swedes have respect for those who come in to their meetings with knowledge and experience. When in a meeting, any presentation should be given well planned and organized. Always important to keep eye contact and do not show any emotion. Remain calm, collective, and cool. The 3 C's. Decision will not be made that day during that meeting, but within some meetings and several days, a negotiation will be made. Prior to the meeting, always remember to be punctual and schedule appointments 2 weeks prior. A theme throughout Sweden society is equalitarianism, where everyone's equal, and that includes in the hierarchy in the company. Within the company, executives is just as equal as any other part of the workers. So there will be no executive offices found in the buildings. Instead of finger pointing like some, upper hierarchy companies may do, they don't do that. They will want to hear everyone's opinion, which it won't be very unusual to see many meetings take place throughout the business day. They want to hear everyone's opinion and have it be coerced with their decision making. As a manager in Sweden, it's important to continue with their equalitarianism. It's a very important aspect in their culture, and to use the talents of the groups more efficiently. You are the leader, so every final decision is made by you. My name is Kristen Yount, and one more thing to take with you when you go over to Sweden is to remember to have a firm handshake. For example, hand, firm handshake. Alrighty? Thank you so much. Hopefully what you've learned here will help while you visit Sweden. Again, thank you so much and have a great day.